Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Taurus. This reading will be for the sign of Taurus. So, if you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, this sign could resonate. Taking a look at right now, what will bring you success? What will bring you victory? Um, Using several tarot card decks and a couple of oracle decks as well. Crow Tarot, Star Tarot. Um, White Sage Tarot, and then I also have my Crow Oracle and my Animal Oracle that we'll be pulling from today for you, Taurus. I hope you're well. And let's see what else. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not. You're passing over the page. Hit the bell if you are subscribing for the first time today, so you'll be notified in case we go live. Okay. So this reading will be for Taurus, and so let's jump in. I hope you're well, Taurus. So I've already prepared my space here. So let's take a look here at the energy coming in for Taurus. What does Taurus need right now to be successful, Spirit? First of all, I'm getting rest, and to not respond. I don't know if there's anything in your environment right now that seems irritating. This is a time to attend to yourself, rest, not feel like you have to do or respond in this moment. There's something about that coming in, being non-responsive right now. I also see the energy of, so I have the Four of Swords, the King of Pentacles coming out. I also have the Queen of Wands and the Tower. And so I'm also seeing the energy of being responsible, like being really aware of what you have and balancing what you have, being a good manager of what you have. The King of Pentacles is really someone who is very balanced and grounded, someone who probably has a lot to balance. The King of Pentacles, it carries a very wealthy energy. And so there's something coming in about managing what you have, managing your money, managing your resources, managing your time and your materials. And so that may be something that would be very helpful to carry you forward to where it is that you want to be right now, kind of get everything in order and ground. I also see this could also be someone. I'm also getting, there could be a Capricorn, another Taurus, or a Virgo that may be able to assist you in moving forward towards success. This person could be someone that could assist financially or with some type of resource in that way. This could be someone who has the knowledge to assist. I'm also seeing the energy of being a self-starter. Don't wait, Taurus, for other people to come along and get things going for you. I'm hearing Spirit say to, if you feel like you want to start something or there's something that needs to be done, like just do it. Like don't wait for someone to come in necessarily for you to get started or for you to get things done. Like take this self-initiative, be like a self-starter. Because I'm seeing someone who is very inspirational, someone who has lots of energy and experience, I'm seeing as well. Like this is the energy of being like a resource manager, human resources, I'm hearing too. And so there's something about, if it's not you, it's someone that can assist you. But Spirit is actually saying not to wait. Like there's something that you can actually get started yourself. And then, if you are having someone come in and assist you with something as you're moving towards this, like you'll already have the process going. So there's something the Spirit is saying, don't wait. But there is someone very resourceful. I see you surrounded with very resourceful people that are going to assist you in some type of way, Taurus. And then lastly, being prepared for what is to come. I don't feel like you'll always be forewarned about what's coming or when it's coming. Spirit is saying, like, what's going to really help you to be successful at this point is to be prepared for anything. There's the saying that preparation plus opportunity equals success. So there's something here about being prepared. I don't know if there's been something on your mind or you've been having a feeling like something's an opportunity is about to pop up. Yeah, and that goes back to Spirit saying not to wait. Like, start preparing now, because there's going to be some opportunity that pops up unannounced. And if you start this process early, you will be prepared for that opportunity. Otherwise, this opportunity may pass you by because you won't be prepared for it when it arrives. There's something about being prepared ahead of time and having something pop up, and you will just like coincidentally have all of your stuff ready. You'll have the paperwork ready. You'll have the money put aside. You'll already have this plan structured out in your mind. It's like you were pre-prepared for this when it pops up. Something won't warn you. You won't have any forewarning about this opportunity popping up or opportunities. And so there's something about being prepared for the unexpected here. There's also the energy of being willing to rebuild. I don't know if someone has gone through some type of change that requires for you to maybe start over, rebuilding something again. This is the energy of being prepared to like do the work to start something or rebuild something over again. I don't know if there was something that you were working on that didn't quite work out the way you intended. And so you're having to go back like from square one. Spirit is saying, be willing to rebuild. There's something about this time, you won't be rebuilding from scratch, but you're more knowledgeable this time around, Taurus. And so you're not building from ground zero. There's many things that you learned from this last time that's going to be useful in helping you to build faster or with more information, more expertise, more wisdom. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Let's keep going. What is this desire that Taurus has? What is it that Taurus desires right now? Spirit, please and thank you. What is it that Taurus desires right now? It feels like you want to be able to connect. I'm getting that energy here. Providing something. It almost feels like a very nurturing energy. But one where you get to really connect with others on a deep level. This could be about partnerships, or for some of you, it could be about relationships. But I get the energy of being really connected outside of yourself, whether it's doing several things, being able to multitask and do many things that you love or that you're interested in. Be careful that you don't overdo it and be overwhelmed. But you desire, there's something that some of you have been waiting on, and you've been waiting for this to come in. Let's see what that is. What is Taurus waiting on here with this? For some of you, it's this new start I'm hearing. Yeah, for some of you, it's this new start. I'm still getting that, like something about being prepared for this, and preparing ahead of time because this opportunity is going to come in unannounced. But there's something about spirit letting you know. So for some of you, it may not take you by surprise fully because there's going to be certain things that spirit is going to tap you into. So you'll know. For some of you, this may have to do with money, putting money aside, or some type of resource aside, holding back, starting saving for this because the opportunity will come. And the closer it gets, you're going to have like some type of feeling or inner knowing about this getting close. And so listen to yourself, listen to your inner conversations, trust your instincts. If you feel like it's getting close, it is. There's something about you being able to know and tell. Yeah. So I have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords. For some of you, you desire a reconnection with someone. I'm not sure if it's going to happen right now. At this moment, I don't see that happening right now. But you're desiring a reconnection with someone. You want the victory with this person. You want another chance, a new start with this person. And there's something that you have been anticipating, and possibly even putting away for, preparing for, building up. There's something you've been preparing for. And you've been holding on to this. Like there's some type of connection that's still unresolved that you have in the back of your mind that you haven't let go. It's been difficult to release it. I don't know if you've been offering something and it hasn't been received, but there's something that has been difficult that hasn't been let go yet. And so that's coming in as part of your desire. I feel like this is someone that you see yourself with, someone that you're connected to. You see yourself with this person long term, like you want to commit to this person, this Queen of Cups. And you're willing to invest in it. That's coming out strongly. I don't know the history with this person. It looks like there has been some type of interaction that didn't quite fare out the way that you intended. There's been some disappointments, possibly some separation, right? That's coming in strongly here. But besides that, I do see opportunities to invest here, and you'll have choices on what to invest in. I see quite a bit of abundance showing up for you. You'll find yourself in that energy. That's what you desire, is abundance, and you'll have opportunities to invest in that. There'll be choices that you'll have to make on how you'll invest here in the future. Excuse me. Allergies are starting to flare up. But it seems like there's some preoccupation right now. The most of your desires is coming out around someone, wanting someone in your life, wanting to commit with someone, wanting to invest in someone. That's coming out really strongly here. Possibly wanting to get over something in the past and turn a new leaf. What is the challenge coming in for Taurus here? for Taurus. A challenge coming in for Taurus here. So I find that it looks like you are having a hard time releasing, relaxing. That's why this four of swords came out. Spirit is wanting you to relax. Seems like it's coming in as a challenge. Play did come out. Play is talking about give yourself some time to not be serious, not always have to feel like you have to crank out and work and produce and focus. Like part of being balanced is allowing yourself to be the very opposite, allowing yourself to be playful, to laugh, to just let everything go for a minute, to enter into kind of like a childlike energy. Excuse me, that brings balance, right, to your overall sense of well-being. I see this being something that is a challenge right now. And this may be a time to allow yourself whatever it is that you love to do that allows you to forget that you're an adult, to forget that you have a job to do, to forget that you have responsibilities. Do that. Allow yourself to do that often, okay? Because that's going to bring in some balance to you and it's going to make you feel better. I also have battles, illusion, and perspective. I don't know why, but I feel like there is some conflict going on somewhere around you, with you. Things may very well be on hold right now, but there's something happening while things are on hold. Sometimes things don't happen in our time because there's still something that we need to see. There's something that Spirit is wanting you to see about the situation. And so if there are things that are on hold, consider this a time for you to actually view it from a different perspective. Possibly even open up to others' perspective about the situation. There's something different that Spirit wants you to see or wants you to look at this from a different angle. Because there may be something that is not being seen in the correct way, or it's not being seen for what it is. Illusion did come out. That means that there's something that's not being seen correctly. And then there could be something about a fight of some kind. This battle card came out. So these are challenges that are showing up. I feel like there is conflict in some important part of your life that's important to you. There's some conflict there. There's something that possibly needs to be looked at and seen from a different way. Spirit has possibly paused these things or caused these things to be at a standstill because there's possibly a lesson that could be learned here. And so I do see this energy coming out. But even with all that energy going on, Spirit wants you to take care of yourself. Play came out because there's possibly an being over-consumed by the challenge, right? And sometimes it's good just to release everything for a moment, to give yourself some relief, some reprieve from what's happening. It's not like it's going anywhere. It'll be there tomorrow. You could pick it back up tomorrow. The Spirit is saying, take some time for yourself, Taurus. That stuff will be there tomorrow, but you have to take care of yourself. The four of swords, came out. That was the first card that came out. So this is important. It has everything to do with your health, your overall well-being. And so I do feel like there are things that definitely need your attention. Not necessarily your action. They need your attention because there's something Spirit wants you to see here. And so let's see if we could get some more information. So what is the conflict? Why is battle here? What is the battle about for Taurus? What is battle about for Taurus? Before we go into the advice here, why is battle here for Taurus? So I have the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's the battle, there's conflict around someone moving forward. I don't know if this is you or the person that you're dealing with that's trying to move forward, but there's something about this that is destined, right? This forward movement. This could also be some type of travel or moving, physically moving. There's something here coming in. There's a conflict around someone moving forward. And it's being supported by spirit, though. I'm seeing that. So I don't know why that would be a conflict. Why is this a conflict? And it feels very destined. This is Jupiterian energy, so it is smiled upon. Why is this a conflict? It's Three of Wands. The thought of moving and advancing. Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. This has something to do with work. Is this conflict at work? Something about possibly going where you are valued. Someone going where they're valued and where they can continue to invest and get back from their investments. So this could have something to do with work for you or someone concerning work. But whatever it is, the Wheel of Fortune came out, which means that it is something that is being supported. Okay? It's being supported, whatever it is. Why is the illusion here for Taurus? Why is the illusion here for Taurus? The Star, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Something about this looks like something that you want, but it may not be. The Ten of Wands is heavy. It's heavyweight. It's a lot of work. And so there's something around possibly thinking that you want something, but not really understanding the amount of work that it's going to take to maintain it, maybe even to get it. You know, there's something about this being very heavy. And so whatever that is, there's some time Spirit is giving you with perspective, some time to really even do some due diligence to look into this a little bit deeper, what all this is going to entail. Okay. And so the Star, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, like there's going to be a lot of work around this, whatever it is. And it may not be as enjoyable as it sounds or as it looks, whatever this is. Nevertheless, Spirit wants you to see it clearly so that you can make a very educated decision about this, okay? Lastly, I'm going to get some advice from our spirit animal. And And sometimes stepping away from something when you come back to it, if you've been focused on it for a long time, you begin to not see things balanced. And so stepping away from it for a while, as you come back to it, you may see things that you didn't see when you were really focused in on it. And so that might be why Spirit wants you to take some time away as well. Step away from it for a minute and then come back to it with a refreshed mind. You may see some different things about it. So we have the cow spirit and the white raven spirit and the giraffe spirit and the bobcat spirit. Okay. So the cow spirit is saying the miracles are endless. The miracles are endless. There's something about the abundance. I feel like that you're already receiving or already associated with, or that will be coming your way. There's something about you understanding, the inflow of what's happening for you. Let's see. I feel like Spirit is letting you know that this is not a one-time thing, or there's something good that's happened. That wasn't a one-time thing. This is something that can be your normal. Being at a beautiful place in life right now, where your needs are being met endlessly in so many different ways. And the Spirit wants you to embrace this truth and look around at the abundance that you have right now, including the positive connections that you have and things that you have that help to sustain you. And to engage in things that nourish your soul. And to focus on choices that can bring more of that right now. Yeah. This is all about your heart's contentment and seeing things that bring more of that. Okay. So right now, the cow spirit is asking you to pay attention to how you're nourishing your mind right now in this moment. What the activities that you are selecting, make sure they're activities that are reinforcing this energy that the cow spirit is bringing of abundance, of thankfulness, of appreciation for the abundance that is all around you right now, right? The giraffe spirit comes out too, asking you to see the big picture. Giraffes have very long necks, which allow them to actually see things from a higher perspective. That's an advantage. This perspective that came out with the crow oracle is the same. There's some view that Spirit is asking you to adapt, right? To see and this may require for you to back up off of the situation for a while so that you can see it differently. Because there's something about needing to see the big picture. If you're really close up on it, trying to solve things, there's a lot that you may be missing. Back up so that you can see things from a different perspective. You may be missing very significant pieces of the picture. We have white raven spirit asking you to trust in the magic. Trust in the magic. And it's a 66. 66 could be significant. There is definitely something that could be happening around you that's not normal. The Wheel of Fortune did come out. Let me see. The Star came out. The Tower came out. Those are all cards specifying that there could be something happening above and beyond you. Spirit may very well be involved in this situation, making sure that you stay on course or making sure that you get to your destination, right? This is understanding that you are a part of this vast universal system Not only are you a part of it, you get to interact with that energy as well. You are co-creating in many ways with spirit, which means that spirit steps alongside you to help with certain things, right? And so trust in it and look for meaning in everything. Coincidences have meaning as well. And so the white raven spirit is really appearing to remind, to pay attention to all of those synchronicities, symbols, patterns, like things are happening for you to understand that this is actually happening in a way that's going to support the end goal for you. Spirit is stepping in some ways to assist with this. Trust it, okay? Last, we have life bobcat spirit with life is a mystery. Along with that, there's going to be some things that happen that you may not get the clarity about. You may not ever understand, but understanding that in the end, it works out for you. Everything plays out exactly the way that it's supposed to. But it's a powerful reminder just to trust. Don't wreck your mind trying to figure things out because you're just going to drive yourself crazy. Spirit is asking that you just trust, okay? Just trust. And so that's the message I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do feel like this is a very beautiful time for you. And a lot of things are possibly changing right now. But the good thing about that is you're a part of that change. I got a lot of information that says that Spirit is wanting you to take the lead on these changes and to get ahead of it and prepare as these changes come in so that you can catch them as they're coming in and kind of take full advantage of this change. A lot of that has to do with you staying ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, Taurus, the ball's in your court is how I feel about this. And so stay ahead of the game as much as you can, and you'll be always ready to receive the ball, okay? That's what I have for you with your message here today about how you can actually move in the energy of success and victory right now. All right, I hope that was helpful. Like, share, comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for stopping by, Taurus. Until next time, take care. Blood Moon Oracle here. Bye.